Alright, to activate the Time for Kids digital subscription, here's what I need each of you to do at your respective buildings. You're going to go to timeforkids.com, and on their home page you're going to see this area right up here at the top that says login to access quizzes, worksheets, and more. So go ahead and click on login, and what that's going to do is it's going to bring up a screen like this. Since we are starting our subscription, what I need to get established is I need for you to register. And the registration page looks like this. We've got several different levels of subscription because we have several different levels that we subscribe to. For example, at Menominee here, we subscribe to a K-1, we subscribe to a second grade and a third and a fourth grade. Same at Washington, same at Webster. So what I need for you to do is I need for you to pick from this drop-down menu one of these two options that they are giving us, and let's do continue. Now, the account number is what I needed from those postcards that you guys were supposed to try to find. Today's Monday, August 27th. I wanted you to try to find it. If you click on where can I find it over here, you'll see the 11-digit account number on the shipping label. And I'm trying to get these things established prior to us receiving our first edition of the print magazine. That's what I'm trying to get at. So if we go to close and close that, since we don't have our first issues yet, and I'm expecting those in September, possibly October at the latest, if we click down here, we don't have our account number. If you put in the information as it appears on the label of your teacher's guide, the teacher's guide, this thing here, that is the postcard that I was asking for you guys to try to find. But if they're not around, they're not around. So the first and last name is what you have on the Google Doc here that I created called Digital Subscriptions, Time for Kids, and Scholastic. So Weymouth is the first name, Menominee is the last name, Weymouth's the first name, Washington, Weymouth, Webster, you get the idea. So what I'd like for you to do is to put in this information, 815 Discovery Lane, blah, blah, blah. I'd like for you to put in your email address at the end and then go through the registration steps, hoping that the account is already created on their website and in the Time for Kids server. Prior to us getting the magazines, I don't know of any other way to get the online account up and rolling. As of right now, the Time for Kids editions, the issues aren't rolling out because they follow the schedule of the school year. Meaning, if I log in here as Amy at Riverside, and this was information I gave out last spring to you guys, Riverside 1, the number 1, and log in that way, you can see what it should look like when you gain access and when you've got it all set up and established and up and running. I'm waiting on it to jump me in here. There we go. The current issues over here on the right side when you log in. The last edition that they pumped out was the May 4th edition, and that's for grades 5 and 6. That's what Amy's subscription is for, grades 5 and 6. That's what Riverside is. But the real key here is you see Hello Riverside in the corner. You're logged in because it says log out. The other thing that you see over here is the digital editions. That opens up in a new tab. And what's cool is the available editions, they basically let you look at all of them. You've got grades K through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5 and 6. And if you scroll down to the very bottom, you get to your 5, 6 levels down here at the bottom. And you'll notice that the newest edition in each area like this is grade 5 and 6, that's an area, is the May 4th is the last one. If I go all the way down to the very bottom, it looks like September 9th was the first one, which is why I think the first editions in September, so in another week after Labor Day, things will start showing up here. So you can click read and you can actually get in and look at these online and read them. For example, I'll click on this first one here, grade K and 1. It opens up, loads. All right, got an issue with that one. Let me try another. Let me try the London one here. A lot of these are similar topics, just reading level and chunked, kind of reduced and boiled down for kids of that grade level. So here's what it actually looks like. You can play some videos. You can zoom in on some of these things just by clicking on these icons at the bottom. There's an icon help guide here which shows you all the different things you can do inside. It just looks like a really good resource for kids to check out and spend some time reading some nonfiction items. So once again, go in and try to get your account established using this information here: first name, last name, the address of the school, and see if we can get things rolling that way prior to the September issues rolling in. Thanks.